Hello, fellow Sudokans, and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Sunday, the 14th of January 2024. I hope you are keeping well and enjoying your life as best as you possibly can enjoy it. Some vaguely good news. Of course, as we all need to get around, we need transport, and we're convinced that electric vehicles are a much better alternative for the future than the old internal combustion engine, which uses petrol, like my old thing that I'm running around in, but not likely to change because I'm too old to be getting anything new. But EVs are definitely the way forward in the future. One of the problems, though, is about the mining of rare earth metals, in particular lithium, because lithium-ion batteries are mostly used in current electric vehicles. But there is now already in China being produced some cars using sodium-ion technology, which is great because it's much better, much easier to have. There's an abundance of sodium, right? Rather than trying to get hold of the lithium, which is a real problem. Environmentally, the cost is quite high of getting a hold of lithium as well. So it should be cheaper. Now, the reason they haven't used these before is because the technology involved in sodium-ion batteries has not been as effective as lithium-ion. In other words, the number of times that the battery can be recharged is fewer, and also about the energy density and things like that is less. But in China, they've been working very hard on sodium-ion batteries, and much research is being done in China at the moment. I mean, China is often not given credit in the West for some of the technology that it's really producing. They think everything is Chinese is a copy of things Western. No, that's not true. Really, there's a lot of interesting things being done in China itself. Good luck to purchasers of those kind of vehicles, and I'm sure there are going to be many more of you in the future. Now, this is the observer's game of Sudoku, and I have no idea of the level at this stage in the game before I start. Oh, if you hear strange noises, my cat is trying to lick his soft collar. He can't lick himself clean. Okay, stopped again. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I've entirely forgotten what I was saying. This is one of the penalties of being old. You can actually forget. People criticize me for forgetting things on the Sudoku game, but I actually forget what I'm saying within 1 second. I'm distracted and I've forgotten what on earth I'm talking about. This is a penalty of getting old. I was about to say the game of Sudoku, I have no idea what the level is at this stage. Could be easy, medium, or difficult. I won't bother to explain the rules, but if it turns out to be an easy game, you can always check out any Monday game from The Guardian, where I do explain the rules of Sudoku. And could you please try to, send your thoughts backwards in time through the internet to tell me now what kind of game I should expect, so I can try to decide if I ought to, quickly jump to pencil marks, or I ought to just battle it out a bit further if it's a kind of medium level puzzle that I can finish without pencil marks or whatever. Go on, think hard. No, I'm afraid it didn't work. Okay. Logical and scientific on this channel. We know such things can't really work. No metaphysics, please. Right, so let's get on with the game then. I'm going to start with 9s blocking across here. That's something we can say is logically correct, and that's going to put a 9 in that square there, and then we can take the 9s to the top like this with a 9 blocking across there, which will put a 9 into that square there. And now we have 4 blocking across here and 4 up there. I should have looked a bit harder at those 9s, but I saw the 4 very quickly. So are there any other 4s that look very quick? Let's go back to that 9s. I didn't examine it properly. I just immediately stopped. Yes, indeed. Look, there's a 9 across here. So 9 is going to be in one of those squares, blocking back. 9 back down there. Should really check out all of the digits while you're doing one, shouldn't you, really? All of this, should check out all of the sections. It's a good idea. Now we have 7 blocking these 2 squares and 7 blocking down here and down here, so this is going to be a 7. We have 6 across here and 6 up here and up here, so that's going to be a 6. And we have 5 up here and here, so this is going to be a 5. 5 down here and across there. And 5 across here. It looks like it might be an easy game, but that can sometimes be deceiving. Sometimes you get a quick start, and then things get trickier from then on in, but we'll find out shortly. 5s are finished. Oh, no, that's not true. All right, let's go through the digits then. I think I'm just going to quickly fill in a couple of blue squares just to let me see stuff here. This helps me to remember sometimes. Oh, this is the only 4 in this row. 4 is blocking down here and there. So that's a 4. And we've got 3 blocking these 2 squares here, so this is a 3. And we're left here with 1 and 6, I think. They seem to be in short supply of 8s. Yes, that's the only 8 on the board. And 2, yes, there's not many 2s. 2, I noticed the 2s, and obviously the 2 and 8 were missing up here, but I noticed around other places 2 and 8 missing as well. So 2 and 8 could be our difficulty today. There are a couple of 1s, only a couple of 1s as well, so maybe that will need some work. In particular, the 2s and 8s. Okay. Now we have 3 up here, 3 down there. There's our 3. Three up here, 3 blocking across here. So 3 is in one of these 2 squares blocking down. 3 over here. And there's our 3. So now we have 3 and 4 and 3 and 4. So this has to be a pair of 3 and 4 down here. So when the 6 goes across here and down here, we know that that's going to be a 6. And we're left with 1 and 8, our rare earth numbers. 6 down here then. So I think it's probably not going to be an easy level game, because I've got stuck pretty quickly. 9s are in these squares, of course. So because I'm stuck, I guess that it's not a medium. Normally, easy level games you don't get stuck, right? That's how I quantify easy level games. Classify, I should say. Easy level games are the ones where I just don't get stuck. Now, that doesn't mean it's not an easy level, easy for some people, but anyway, we've got 3 and 7. 3 and 7, actually, I don't care about those. 3 and 7 blocking across here. So this is 3 and 7 in these squares here. So this has to be 1, 4, 9. And what does that mean? It means 4 blocks across here and across here and down here. So that's going to be a 4. Now we know this is 1 and 6, so this is going to be 2 and 8. Of course, 2 and 8 everywhere. It's going to be one of those games. We're going to end up with 2 8 pairs everywhere. I can see it. It's going to be a hard game, I reckon. Now, what was I saying? 1. This was 3 7. This is 1 4 9. There's only the 1 and 9 up there. So this also is 2 8. Right, okay. If this is 1 4 9, we're left with only 2 or 8 here. Can't be anything else. So this square must be 2 or 8. So when the 1 block's down here, we know that that's going to be a 1. My neighbour's radio is quite loud. This is 2 or 8 here. And this is going to be 2 or 8, right? So 2 8 2 8 2 8 2 8. This has got to be 2 8 as well. Plenty of 2s and 8s. Right, okay, I see. 1 2 7 here in this column means that this square can't be 1 2 or 7, but we need 1 2 and 7 in this row, don't we? So these 3 squares here have to be 1 2 and 7, because this square can't be 1 2 or 7. So if that's 1 2 or 7 in here, this is the other number, which is our 8. So at last we've got another 8. Good. 8 blocking up there and up there. Puts an 8 into that square. 8 across here. This is going to solve some of our 2 problems, I guess. 8 there, 2 there, 8 there, 2 there, 2 here. And we'll be left with 1 8 here. And I know that's 1 8. Oh, we can't have the 8 here now. So this is going to be 8. And this is going to be 1, and this will be 1, and 1 to the bottom, and down and across here like this. So there's our digit 1. Now I had this before, didn't I, as 3, 7, so this square here is not 3 or 7. It's a 2. And again, if this is 3 and 7, this has to be 4 and 9. So 9 down there, there's our 9. And this will be a 4. 4 blocking up here, here's a 4. 4 up here, 4 across there, there's our 4. And that's the last digit. 4, here's a 3. 3 is the last digit up here to be got. 3 across here, across there. There's our 3. 7 is the last number here. Missing numbers here, and there are 2 and 9. 9 blocks across there. There's our 9. There's our 2. Oh, the cat's moving a bit. Keep still, cat. What are we left with? There's one digit down here. That's an 8. So 8 blocking up here and across there. Here's our 8. 8 up here and there. 8 was not the last digit to be found, despite the fact that it was a bit tricky at the beginning. And this is going to be 3, and here's our 7. And the last number to place here, I think, is a 6. And 6 up here and 6 across there. There's our 6. This looks like a 2. And so 2 up, 2 down. So 2 and 8 are solved before some of the other numbers, despite there being the trickiest at the beginning, I think. And what's left to be had? We're looking for 7 blocking up here. There's a 7. And this would be a 1. 1 blocking down here. There's a 1. 1 going up there. There's a 1. I'm going to declare this as a medium level game. I think it's slightly trickier than an easy level game. And probably doesn't qualify for a hard level, although maybe I just got lucky seeing something. Sometimes that happens. Okay, I hope to be back later for some more Sudoku, although I'm going to be starting work tomorrow, back to proper work, means working during the daytime, which means there will probably be fewer and fewer Sudoku puzzles on the channel as we go through, but I will endeavour to put up as many as I can. Okay, take care, bye-bye.